and Northwestern. 125 pounds. Michael DeAugustino ranked 6th in the nation, and Dean Peterson brings with him the number 11 ranking. Jim, 3 toss-ups out of the gate. I am really looking forward to this match at 125.
Yeah, there'll be some action in this one here. Peterson was a little stockier wrestler out there. DeAugustino, boy, he is explosive here. He looks like he's a little bit off of his, he sets weight in his heels quite a bit when he's wrestling out there, but you know what? He does some explosive moves, fun to watch, good in the top position, just getting an old-fashioned scrambler.
See Dean Peterson, the redshirt freshman, 19-4. 2 of those 4 losses to NCAA finalist Patrick Glory. And Michael DeAugustino, 2-4. He's a 2-time All-American. As a 10 seed last March, he was 4th at the national tournament. Been battling some injuries as of late, trying to get him back into the flow. His 4 losses, 3 of those to Spencer Lee, Liam
Keep
Cronin,
those hands legal,
and Eric Barnett, all All-Americans.
Pretty deceiving record there. Here you see him here on the underhook there as he's trying to go ahead and get an angle here, maybe possibly shelf the left leg of Peterson. Gets that elbow deep. Now is he going to try to limp that arm out?
Keep working here.
Steps
Puts
over.
the leg in right there and collects the 2 points.
Nice work by Michael DeAugustino. He's got some funk to him, and the Wildcat strikes first, leading it 2-0.
Yeah, really interesting the way he goes about it, his business here. Very tough to score on. And keeps distance really well, and that was just a simple underhook, just shuck it by and then get to the leg.
Face me, Red.
DeAugustino from Palm Coast, Florida. Flagler, Palm Coast High School. Never won a state title.
Short pause here, guys.
Suffered injury his senior season, made the decision.
First period, 125.
To focus more on his college career. So good in this top position, Jim.
Yeah, it really is. And what makes him good is he's, oh, wow, nice job by Peterson. He catches him a little bit high right there and bucks him off.
Keep the hands clean in here.
Now a straight on double leg attempt there by Peterson. This is a position that DeAugustino feels comfortable in.
Wrestle through it.
Dean Peterson 4-0 in Big Ten duels. Last Sunday he went against Michigan's Jack Medley 3-1. He's from Barnegat, New Jersey. St. John Vianney, where he won a state title. We're neutral here, 150 in this first period.
Clean him up.
Looked like some frustration there from DeAugustino, hands to the face.
Yeah, he just got cuffed there pretty well, so Peterson letting him know he's in a match.
DeAugustino stepping up big as he jacks up some underhooks against Illinois' Maximo Renteria. That was a 10-1 major decision.
Wow, coming back here both ways with that. Good action here by DeAugustino. He's got Peterson in a little bit of trouble there. He's able to settle back down with that head block at the edge of the mat.
Center.
They needed DeAugustino because it came down to match points, and they beat Illinois 18-17. Same score as they beat Wisconsin on Friday. 1-point match. They're tussling on the edge, 60 seconds left.
Stalemate, and back here, neutral.
They're both up there, no stall call at that situation at the edge. The action kind of slowed down at the edge. I think that DeAugustino is waiting for some pressure back into him where he gets some sort of a trip or foot sweep. But I like the action there. Go ahead and jack a guy up with a couple of double unders, got a lead, see if there's any bad reaction you can take advantage of.
40 seconds left here in this first period. DeAugustino would take down, riding time over 20 seconds.
Vine check. Pull.
See if the craftiness of DeAugustino, see if he just goes ahead and tries to, a lot of time right there off that underhook, comes back with the double underhook.
Now work. Improve it.
There's an attack there.
Yep, just again rotating off that, shelving that leg again on the left thigh. And this time Peterson doing a little bit better job of keeping his head in better position, working that whizzer.
Right here.
Go off the mat.
7-second restart. Peterson this season, 4th at the Midlands.
Short time here, man.
And some depth at the weight class. They had Peterson and Dylan Shawver, but Shawver's injured. Going to try to get him a medical red shirt. He was an NCAA qualifier last season. As the first period comes to a close, 2-1. DeAugustino with the choice. He'll go on bottom.
Green's bottom. Stay set. On red. Short pause, guys. Red's control.
Get a rest, get a
Now
rest.
it's one green escape. Neutral.
Adjust your shoulder.
Quick escape, 10 seconds in. Those quick escapes so important, and DeAugustino builds on his lead 3-1.
Adjust your shoulder.
Stalemate.
Yeah,
Neutral.
DeAugustino just got to his feet and just made a big turn. Brought his bicep to the ear, came back in, and found himself in over-under position. Peterson's done a nice job of just not pushing in too hard, right? But he's got to get to a leg attack if he's going to be in this match. 3-1 lead right now. Really, it's on Peterson to go ahead and get into his offense.
Straight on shot, no setup. Right into the chest of a hard sprawl of DeAugustino.
Stalemate. Neutral.
Hands where you want them, man. Get your hands where you want them.
Great. PD. Right here.
Second time.
Watch this now. That's you. Right here, guys. Let's go. Keep him out. Clean him up.
Thank you, Dave. Want to welcome to the audience who just saw Iowa beat Rutgers 93-82 on the hardwood. We are on the mat here in Piscataway
You gotta look into him.
with Rutgers and Northwestern. Shane Sparks alongside Jim Gibbons. First match in this dual meet here at 125 pounds. Michael DeAugustino with a first period takedown. Quick escape in the second period. He's leading at 3-1. And Peterson, Jim, just unable to generate any offense on his feet.
Yeah, we're late in the third period or second period here. And it's just this is a lot of what you've seen so far here. The offense of DeAugustino going off that underhook. Been on the edge of the mat a few times here with DeAugustino in on the leg. Can't quite get his right arm back into control. Now he ends up in a crackdown position. Now Peterson, they're going to go off right there. They went off the mat. When a foot goes off the mat like that, they're going to immediately stop the clock no matter what the action looks like. So 17 seconds left. It's really kind of up to Peterson now to get after it on his feet. He hasn't been able to break through that head-hands defense for DeAugustino, the All-American.
Late in this second period, and DeAugustino takes a 3-1 lead to the third. Starting lineups brought to you by Defend Self. Defend what you have built. 3 toss-ups at 25, 33, and 41. Of course, the All-American Yahya Thomas. He lurks for the Wildcats at 149.
And at 84, we're going to see a chance to see the exciting freshman Saldano here, and of course finishing up the match with the Lucas Davison, the All-American for the Wildcats.
DeAugustino very good in the top position. Trying to kick away is Peterson. Well done. And it's a 1-point match with that quick escape.
Yeah, that's just a good job of getting back pressure there, and he felt DeAugustino jump down to his ankles right there and got him in that mule kick position. You're kicked out, got the crowd excited.
1-point match. DeAugustino ranked 6th in the country. Peterson ranked 11th. DeAugustino 2-4 this season. Peterson 19-4. 2 of those losses to Pat Glory, national finalist.
Look at Peterson there, trying to set up something a little bit more touch and go. He's getting his right elbow tied up there a little bit more. That's where DeAugustino likes to live right there when he's going neutral. And this is a good chance for, they don't get anything going here. So it falls right into that underhook and gets that ankle. Now we have DeAugustino a little bit closer to the mat.
Similar position to scoring that takedown back in the first.
Yep. Almost identical. Now he does a better job of shelving it. But Peterson cutting the corner this time. He's a little bit better chance to try to lift the crotch a little bit. See how DeAugustino underneath the crook of the knee right there. That's really difficult to lift. And Jerron Quincy, the official, is going to go ahead and call stalemate.
48 seconds.
But I think this has to be a little bit more of a touch and go shot because
no stall calls on DeAugustino. He's clinging to a 1-point lead, and there's that first stall call.
And that's he got him to back up just by faking shots, making that little jag step right there. Now DeAugustino holding in onto a leg.
Time ticking away on the Scarlet Knight. We're inside 30 seconds.
See how the head is to the outside now. Now he comes back in. He's trying to set this up. Go to the single leg side right there and then bring his head back to the other side. But it's cross-faced right there. That right arm of Peterson is crossed the face.
There's a stalemate now, 15 seconds. Of course, if you are DeAugustino, keep territory, maintain position.
Next stall was you.
Next stall call would tie it at 3.
You can't get pushed to the outer third of the match in this thing. Right now, that's either a stalemate or a stall. Really chasing him down hard. Gets the leg in.
Final seconds. No takedown, but you see Scott Goodale reaches for the brick.
No, they don't have to. I think the officials are going to look at it anyway.
So the officials can look at a call anytime they want to. I believe that is what Coach Goodale is getting clarification on, because
that was close.
Otherwise he would challenge us. That was very close.
Yeah, just take a look at the clock. Again, you're looking at the left leg of Peterson. Can he go ahead and fish that in? And enough time to put it in. Oh boy, that's close. Wow, it is close.
Here's Scott Goodale in that corner for Rutgers. He wants the 2. Yeah. Where's the brick? Where's the brick?
They did a good job of not throwing. They didn't have to. They're going to look at it anyway, but that is really, really close. Take a look at the left leg. When he fishes that left leg in, he uses it with the trip right now, but now he brings it over once he drives him across. Right there, there looks like a little bit of time left there, Shane.
I'll tell you what, if they give the 2 takedown, Jim, this place is going to go crazy.
I'm with them.
One of the great fan bases in college wrestling. Top 5 and home duel attendance once again. There's Matt Storniolo. He's looking on, waiting for the call, always calm.
And they're not booing, they're saying 2, all right? Wrestling owns the number 2.
They continue to look at the call, and here we go.
After review, the call in the match stands. Reaction time is not established. There's no takedown.
And they say no takedown. And now, Jim, it's not 2. Now it is boo.
Yeah.
Michael DeAugustino hangs on. 3-2. And the number 6th ranked 125-pounder gets the decision to start things off.
Take a look at this one more time, Shane. 4-3. It looks like with about half a second left, he fishes this leg in. Not conclusive enough. Remember, this is not the angle that the officials have. Boy, that is close. That is close.
149 pounds, Yahya Thomas for Northwestern. Tony Whites for the Scarlet Knights. Thomas in his 6th year. Of course, had that phenomenal run back in 2021 as a 25 seed at the national tournaments, a 3rd on the podium. And he's looked really, really good this season, Jim.
Really has. And, you know, take a look at the loss that he had against Sammy Sasso and Cliff Keen. That's a while ago. This guy's putting up good matches. Had that big win against Max Mirren in Carver.
Yeah, first time he had beaten Mirren. Lost to Sasso in the semis, as you mentioned, the Cliff Keen. Got the next best thing, took 3rd. We saw that Midlands final with him and Kyle Parko of Arizona State. That was fun to watch. Thomas winning that one, and Northwestern winning the team title for the first time in program history.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that to attention. One of the best matches we watched all year.
That was fun to watch.
Parko was in on it, and he's a really phenomenal athlete. And of course, we know that Yahya Thomas is, but you know, the confidence that this guy has gained being that 25 seed and going all the way to 3rd place in the country in the national tournament. As you see, him gets in a double leg right there, good mat return. When you do that, right, it just, I mean, I can't imagine. Well, I can't imagine how his confidence has basically soared, what he's capable of doing here. And I think when that happens like that, you get all the way to 3rd and 25 seed. You're thinking about winning a national title.
And last year as a 19 seed, beating a blood round on Friday night, so did not duplicate that effort from 2021. But he's looked good here this season. 5-0 in Big Ten duels. On Friday night was wrestling Austin Gomez when the Badger had the injury default. Wish him the best. I hope he's okay, because 149 in the Big Ten with Sasso, Yahya, Mirren, Austin Gomez. That is going to be some kind of scrap in Ann Arbor at the Big Ten Championships. Another nice mat return from Yahya Thomas. His riding time has taken over 40 seconds.
Well, you've got several guys in this weight class that you just don't want to give that first takedown to. Yahya's one of them, tough in the top position. Maybe where he struggled in the past has been in the bottom position, but he's been able to get on top of that, and that's why he's been on the stand at the end of the year.
Inside of a minute.
Controls green.
Another mat return.
Another mat return. He wants to get on your show, Shane.
This is tough wrestling, no question. I believe that's 3 mat returns. That first one was essentially a 2-point takedown.
Nice front trip there, looking to that far ankle right there.
Keep working here, man.
Look to move off of it, gets a cross wrist instead. Hand fighting going on there underneath.
Love this kind of period.
He's got
Fighting time nearing 2 minutes.
I think he has what he needs.
On top.
I think he has what he needs to go ahead and get this tilt. They're going to come up over the top.
Good action, guys. Keep working.
10 seconds.
Period, Yahya.
Blanketing on top. 2-0 lead to the second period.
Rutgers 42nd period.
Red, where you going?
There's Matt Storniolo. What a job he's done in his 8th season. Back-to-back top 10 finishes at the NCAA Championships. 6th last March in Detroit. Best finish since they were 4th as a program in 07. And you alluded to it earlier, Jim. They just develop guys. They don't get all those blue chippers, but they develop guys, and he's been fantastic.
Well, I think they know what they're looking for, right, in their program. And obviously, several guys here that have the athletic ability that it takes to be able to go ahead and compete at this level. Nice job of Yahya Thomas getting to his feet, switching off to a double, coming up to a bear hug.
Green had 2.
Similar position to that first takedown. Tack on 2 more.
Those are the mat returns you love when you get 2 points for them.
Jim, what I love, I want to get your comments on this. When you escape, get ready to go back in with an attack, right?
Yeah, exactly what he did there. And it could be the best opportunity that you have as opposed to breaking through his head-hands defense with both guys are towing the line in the middle. It might be a step off, might have a little bit better angle. Get the tie you want and go.
Now he's thinking bonus points, no doubt, as he gives the escape. Good counter shot, picks the angle. Textbook. If I'm a Northwestern fan, I want a poster of Yahya Thomas in my bedroom. If I'm a 10-year-old kid that likes Northwestern wrestling, I want that poster. Give me Lucas Davison as well.
Oh, come on. Yeah, what are you going to do with the Ryan Deacon poster you have, your man crush?
That's
right?
in the living room. That's in the living room.
Oh, you're a deal.
Ryan Deacon, the national champion last year at 157. He's now coaching at Stanford with Rob Cole. Riding time over 2 minutes. Thomas up 7-2. Yahya Thomas out of Chicago, Illinois. Mount Carmel High School, wrestled for Alex Sertzis, All-American for the Hawkeyes. White from South Plainfield, New Jersey. Won a state title for Steve Johnston. Of course, when you think about South Plainfield, think about Anthony Ashnault winning 4 state titles at that high school. Coming here to Rutgers, winning 3 Big Ten titles and a national championship.
And the guy who struggled early in his career basically was, not that, I would say he's okay on his feet, to get to this level, win 4 Jersey state titles, but, maybe struggled in the bottom position, but a guy who constantly got better. You talk about developing guys. I mean, Anthony Ashnault with Donnie Pritzloff and Scott Goodale. A great job of developing him into the athlete and the champion he became.
So White will go on bottom. White 1-3 in Big Ten duels. He beat Michigan State's Peyton Omania in the Scarlet Knights win against the Spartans. That was last weekend.
1 red escape, neutral.
Jacks up that underhook on the left side.
Yeah, right now, so one thing that would kind of like to see a little bit more of here called is that when the guys, beautiful job of the hand fighting right there. Yahya Thomas goes ahead and elevates the bottom leg as he comes to cover, gets the takedown. But certainly, you know, in that position where you're getting an underhook here, we're allowing way too many guys to block with their top of their head with no motion, no intent of being able to improve their position. It's one thing I think can improve the wrestling quite a bit, is not allow guys to block with the top of their head on those double under positions or over and under positions.
Riding time is locked up, so he's up by 6.
Keep those hands legal.
Yeah, knows exactly what he wants to try to get to.
1 minute remaining, third period.
Dive in, go behind here for Yahya Thomas. Match him against good guys. I mean, you just can't take a shot.
Yeah.
I mean, you think back to Friday night, Brody Teske with Roman Bravo Young. Severe consequences.
Yeah, shooting across the body in those positions. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, you want to be a competitor out there, but you got to be smart.
Putting on a clinic, Yahya Thomas. Look to ride him out and get the major.
Right now he's going to try to keep him on his hands, bending that wrist back. And the thing that you have with Yahya Thomas that you don't have with somebody, even if White was able to get to his feet right here, he's going to run him down into some sort of double leg situation. Now the mat return, but I think that's working pretty well for him. Maybe grip a little bit high on the torso right there. Great thing about him is he could do what he just did right there. Get on his toes and follow. Good footwork.
Yahya Thomas now 17-1, the major decision on this Sunday afternoon for Northwestern. 4 more on the board for the Wildcats. Final match in this dual meet. It comes at heavyweights. 4th-ranked Lucas Davison for the Wildcats. Kyle Epperly for Rutgers. Davison 14-2 on the season. Did not allow a point in winning the Midlands. Cliff Keen, runner-up, fell to Mason Parrish, the #1 ranked heavyweight. Davison 4-1 in Big Ten dual meets. His only loss to Tony Cassiope of Iowa. Fell 3-2. Man, heavyweight in the Big Ten, Jim. There's a couple hammers.
Well, the thing about Davison is we found out about him. He's willing to go out there and compete. Moving up to the heavyweight weight class has not been, you know, it has got big all of a sudden. He's kind of grown into it more and more. 235 pounds now. Looks like the part. And you know, a lot of people think that he has the ability to go ahead and step up in class against the the top heavyweights in the country. And I think with his technique, I think he does have that ability. He can shoot to both sides. He can go below the knee. And he's an excellent rider. I mean, actually worked the turn guys here in the bear hug position right now and looking for a simple mat return that gets the takedown. Epperly, I mean, obviously the size difference. I mean, he's maybe a little bit more of a work in progress as far as being at this weight class, but you know, the one thing you get from Davison is really good, tough top wrestling. Puts the leg in, knows how to knock big guys down.
Davison in 2020 was done at 197. NWCA Honorable Mention All-American. Of course, last year at heavyweight, 5th in the Big Ten. Followed that up with a 6th place performance in Detroit. Yeah, first 3 seasons at 197. This is his 2nd campaign at heavyweight. Riding time coming up on a minute. Less than a minute remaining here in this first period. Epperly from Jackson Township, New Jersey. Jackson Memorial High School.
That's red. Bottom. You got to work. Stall's red. Bottom.
There's a stall warning on Epperly on bottom. Epperly spending the majority of his time here in Piscataway at 197. Boone McDermott out with injury, hoping to get him back soon. Mason Parrish, Greg Kirkley, Tony Cassiope, Lucas Davison in the rankings 1 through 4 at heavyweight, all hailing from the Big Ten.
10 seconds, first period.
Out. Red's bottom.
Good job, Luke. Good job.
Set red, green cover.
Following this match, we'll send it to Champaign, Illinois, Michigan State,
Choice is red.
and Illinois. Jason Ross Jr. and Megan McEwen on that call. You can watch that game right now on the Fox Sports app. Again, following the conclusion of this dual meet, we will send it to Champaign for Michigan State and Illinois.
Stay set, now red.
Davison going on bottom to begin second period. Quickly works to his feet.
Yeah, look for him to make the
One
big
green
turn.
escape. Neutral.
Building. Overwhelm with offense, Luke. Overwhelm.
Now, if you're Davison, you've got the looking for your shot right now. This is something that he works a lot on. Right there, he gets to the leg. Doesn't overextend himself right there.
Oh, look at
Comes
this.
right up into a bear hug. Yeah.
Oh, he's got him tight. Davison looking to cap this day with a stick.
Yep.
He's going to settle in.
Switches off to a half Nelson chain here. This will be it.
Lucas Davison puts a cherry on top of a Wildcats victory. 28-6 Northwestern as they pick up their first dual meet victory over Rutgers.